Hi, Kuzla here again. Let me grab the mic here real quick. I want to make sure that people hear me on this. A little while ago, I did a video where I said what are some of the things that inspire me. Um, it was talking about Brian Wood and the choice he made to save his wife and child. And it's, when you think about it, that's such a beautiful thing. But there are things in this world that come along that, for as much as what Brian Wood did inspires me, there are things that come along and just absolutely disgust me. I mean, the level of disgust of things that I see is just phenomenal in what I see. And let me share you something that I read out of the local newspaper where I live. Okay? This is from the Des Moines Register, September 26, 2010, the Metro edition. Okay? I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to read a few paragraphs. Okay? Dorothy Scales wants witnesses who shot and killed her son nearly 2 months ago to step forward and talk to the police. Scales doesn't want her son's homicide to become a cold case, one in which the police have no new leads to follow and the file becomes dusty from lack of activity. She wants answers now. I'm asking people to reach out and tell what happened, says Scales, whose son, Darrell Lee Clinchlow Jr., 30, was shot and killed shortly after midnight, July 28th, near 16th Street and Carpenter Avenue in Des Moines. Another man, Jacob Leon Wright, 18, was shot in the leg. Now you would think something like that. A mother just asking for people to step forward and say, I have information, would this should be a no-brainer. This should be a very, very simple thing. Alright? But as the title to the article states, no snitching culture hinders investigation. Okay, now in case you're wondering what that means, it leads back to a little saying that I'm sure a couple of us heard. Snitches get stitches. Alright? Which is, first off, a bullshit thing. That whole snitches get stitches bullshit needs to stop. It needs to stop, like, right quick and in a hurry. As Barney Fife likes to say, nip it in the bud. And let me show you why. Okay? Here's that article. Right here. Okay? You see that woman? Okay, that woman's wearing a shirt with her son's face on it. She is crying because of this whole, snitches get stitches bullshit. Okay? You know what she deserves? She deserves the knowledge to know who it is that felt that whatever they were doing was so important they had to take her son's life. But you know what? Instead, and don't look fucking away. All right? Look at that. Look at that. Is that a hard thing to look at? Is a grieving mother a hard thing for you to look at? Now, if you found that, like, and I mean, that was nothing graphic or anything like that. That's a mother asking why. And she also wants to know why whoever it is that took her son is now being protected by this whole snitches get stitches culture. What's wrong with you people? Have you no respect for your fellow man? That when you see somebody get killed, that, well, I better go and not say anything because someone might retaliate against me, might hurt me. Heaven forbid you do the fucking right thing. You know, to sit there and have this nifty little society to where, you know, this little bullshit phrase comes along and keeps people from doing the right thing. A person was killed. And people are just being quiet out of fear of retribution. And that's not the way it is. This is not the way it should be. And if you think that that's the way it needs to be, then somebody needs to readjust their thinking. People do die. I understand this. I understand this completely. But when people die because of some bullshit action from some other person, and then it gets hidden because other people are afraid of retaliation, what type of American do you think you are? What type of person, and we're not even talking American, we're talking person, do you think you are? Because I will let you know right now that if I did know anything about what happened on this, I would come up to the police station myself and say, hey, here's my information. I want to help this grieving mother find some type of peace and resolution. And, you know, to the people who hold that, snitches get stitches attitude and whatnot, go fuck yourself. Be a human. Do the right fucking thing. Because you're doing nothing but help take this world down. Anyway, that's my time. I'll see you guys later.